if you happen to live over in the EU, or if you happen to just play EU, when the gong got rung today at, I believe it was 4:22 my time locally, so I think it was like 9:22 GMT time. When that decided to happen, some reason Blizzard must have had an auto open, or maybe it's just because SOD is somehow linked with Anniversary, because it seems to be every time we get some new phase that SOD has some sort of content in, it is absolutely borked. You're reading that right. AQ20 is out. You're probably watching footage from the AQ20 that I just ran actually on stream. Really interesting is actually the lockout for that AQ is tomorrow. It's actually in 4 hours and 37 minutes. So that means EU not only got AQ gates opened on the gong, but since they didn't get grief for the war effort, basically, they got a free lockout. So it's almost kind of poetic that what they were trying to do on Night Slayer, for example, by stalling it, trying to get it to push it towards Monday. So most guilds that, you know, don't raid or most guilds raid on Tuesday onward, and not generally like on Monday. So they tried making it, obviously, so the gates stalled and screwed people out of one lockout. But really, at the end of the day, they most definitely got them out of an AQ lockout, a AQ Ruins lockout, that is. Something that Chebs just actually sent me on Discord was that apparently they closed the gates at some point. We were actually raiding during this, so I don't know if this is like truly accurate. Maybe some people got stuck into this limbo where they couldn't end the raid or enter the raid. But even someone 38 minutes ago update, we can still get it on Thunderstrike EU, and that's the character that I just ran on. We just had a paladin get the might book in guild too. I just looked. So, I mean, it's not like they're reverting items or anything. Maybe they'll do a server rollback, but let's put it like, yeah, Blizzard just doesn't support rollbacks and simply won't. But maybe this could be the option for the time that they actually do a rollback. But over one AQ20 and an AQ40 lockout, I'm not 100% sure what Blizzard's plans are. I'll keep you guys updated. I wanted to work on a different video this week, so hopefully we can get that out before we have to deal with this video, or before we have to deal with whatever else Blizzard's comeback is. But be sure to subscribe to see that. And just as I'm starting to export the video, Go sends me this. This is the last little tidbit of information. But apparently, due to a bug, some Anniversary realms saw the AQ war effort advance prematurely to a completed state. So that means the war effort was actually completed earlier than it should have been. We'd return that back to the intended state on all effective realms. Now, I'm unsure what realms are effective. If your realm was affected, pop it down in the comments below. I'd actually like to know. There's only 4 total realms. Some realms now need to complete their resource turn-in from where they had previously left off, and some realms will need to complete waiting for the resources to be delivered from their capital cities to Silithus, at which point the gong will become active again. This was literally posted like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, this is their official statement. So they've definitely answered this time. Last time with BWO, they didn't give much of an answer besides that, hey, this is what the realms are going to be doing. I think this actually is a little bit more like straightforward for sure, for once. I'm glad that we got some sort of communication, but does this justify what ended up happening? I don't know. It seems to be every phase we've got this going on, and it's not a good look. It's really not a good look for Anniversary. Within 1 hour of the gong getting rung, Progress, the Guild on EU Spine Shatter, had cleared AQ within the hour. Just right off and ripped it. It was a sub 1 hour run, I believe. Based on how the actual trash and how the bosses work, it's a sub 1 hour based on actual the speed rules and Warcraft logs. So just figured I'd talk about another classic WoW W. I'm genuinely at a loss of words. It's one thing after another with Anniversary, and I hope it gets cleaned up, because if it doesn't, I think TBC has a rude awakening. But yeah, we're going to be doing AQ20 tomorrow on stream. If you're new to the channel, join the Discord, subscribe, like the video, let other people know. Maybe your guild could get in tonight. Probably not, unless you're EU, and you're probably all asleep. But AQ's open, so if you're on EU, hopefully we can get some rated AQ20 groups in over the weekend. Maybe get some nice loot. Maybe get some bows, some bracers, some books. The books are phenomenal. The books are actually really expensive. Actually, the book on... I literally just checked out the book on the auction house, the book of Battle Shout, and it was well over 5K. I don't know if it's going to show it back up here. Yeah. Okay, so, for example, the book of Battle Shout is 5K. The Revenge book is 2,500, and the Heroic Strike book is about 5K as well. So, for Thunderstrike specifically, you're looking at about 12,000 gold if you want all the books week 1, but just run the dungeon. Just run the raid. Just run AQ20, and you'll get it. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.